Alright, so here's the recap video of the case tally. For me, the hardest one to get out of the dragon rulers was Title. I only got 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of Title. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copies of Tempest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copies of Redux. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copies of Blaster. So about 2 a box was about the average. Okay, now for super rares, I got 1, 2, 3 copies of Sombre. 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of Tachyon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copies of Hoot Cake. 1, 2, 3 copies of Elphobia. 1, 2, 3 copies of the Duck Fighter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copies of Turtle Tracer. 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of Mega Raptor. 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of Madolche Knights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copies of Gear Gear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copies of Hysteric Sign. 1, 2, 3 copies of Noble Arms of Destiny. 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of Fire Formation Gyoku. 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of the Sacred Sword of 7 Stars. 1, 2, and 3 copies of number 105 Battle and Boxer Star Ceastus. Does it for supers. For ultras, I had 1, 2, 3 of Mermail Abyss Balin. 1, 2, 3 copies of the Harpy Channeler. 1, 2, 3 copies of Noble Knight Gualvachad. 2 copies of Mecha Beast Hamstrat. 1, 2, 3 copies of Branka Magic Barion's Force. Get them now. I'm telling you. 2 copies of Scramble Scramble. 2 copies of Gauntlet Launcher. 1, 2, 3 copies of Constellar Omega. 1, just 1 Ultra C105 Battle and Boxers Comet. And 2 Ultras of number 107 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. And for Ultimates, I had 1 Abyss Balin, 1 Noble Knight Gualvachad, 2 copies of Harpy's Channeler, 1 Omega, 2 C105s, 2 Gauntlet Shooters, 1 Tachyon Dragon, and 2 copies of Barion's Force. Now, as for secrets, I got 2 Coyotes, 2 Cardinals, Totem Bird, 3 copies of Windrose, 2 Pinpoint Guard, 1 Torrential Reborn, 1 Spellbook of Judgment, 2 Drago Sacks, and 2 Ghost Rares of 107 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. This was my first case, and I was very well pleased with it. And I will get you a quick overall count of exactly how many hollows I pulled. Okay, the total hollow count for this case was 109. So that's just about one every other pack, and which is a very good ratio considering it's usually about one every 3 packs. So to get one about every other pack out of an entire case was really good. Alrighty, so there's what I pulled. Don't forget, like and subscribe buttons down at the bottom. Check me out on Facebook. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you think I did on this case. And this is Hidden Dragon signing out.